shoot some ducks.
That they will. Argo already lining up towards B site. NickelBack, he's able to find a quick fast frag onto mid, and that will mean they'll have the numbers advantage heading into the defense. Pushing through, Argo not looking to fall back whatsoever. Pushing through, Lack is able to find 2 quick headshots, and all of a sudden there's 2 players surviving for the Argo side. snatchie peeking through, 1 player left in bench. Oh, all of a sudden Argo, they've alive.
Towards bench, they have to try and plant it as NickelBack pushes on forward. snatchie up close, but it is Krad that gets his head ripped off his shoulders right now, and now NickelBack 20 HP 1 versus 2, and Argo make it work on the pistol. That was very... Forrester, he's not going to jump spot for the info just yet. He's going to back on away, and he nails the first head. Rallen dropped immediately, ragdolled to the floor, and they continue to apply the pressure. And Argo can't do anything as Lackey finds one more. Forrester, clean headshot, and it's all on Furlan, and it will be torn away from Argo. Wow, aggression early doors. Lackey giving no regrets as he nails Fiku towards Palace.
Winstrike dedicating 3 players, 3 different areas to look from. Smoke coming out from jungle and connector, but snatchie and rallen both find 2. All of a sudden they've got the numbers advantage, and while they come out in sandwich, and Krad, he's in danger, peeks out wide, he gets shut down from reatz. A potential there for Argo to do difference, and now they're able to get themselves onto the A site. Smoking out Elian would be the best option for them, but they're running out of util. They need to hold this on, but they can't quite find the angle onto planting this safe. Although Elian, he can't hold it down. He's able to find a quick kill onto snatchie. I mean, snatchie was looking at the right direction, but he's just too damn quick, Elian. And Forrester now will be leading off the charge here from CT. Furlan looking at the right direction, is able to find one now. Down to a 1v2 as Elian has to catch this up with an AWP. Not the best rifle to do it with. I mean, at this point, with this range, he may be able to do so. Already with 2 kills in the bag, it's going to have to be a 4K. Touching down the bomb, looking through connector. Argo playing this patiently, playing this perfectly. They're able to find one, touches it 3 times in a row now. Elian looking through connector, doesn't know where Rallen is just yet. This is perfect. Rallen, he's done this perfectly. Pro don't fake, but it looks like Elian has faked 5 times in a row, and Argo will be able to win this, and it's 2nd round and back for them.
Damage done though to both sides. Pass, but very ready to swing, and there you go. Flash out, NickelBack to swing. That is unbelievable. Winstrike find the man advantage.
Really in Winstrike's favor, with NickelBack being able to have free roam from underpass without getting punished from mid. It was absolutely vital that snatchie found that kill. Now they've made their numbers equal, right? Now they look to push through, but Elian, he's holding down the right angle. He's holding down Palace. 2nd peak to come through. He's able to find one more. Lackey doing job with his AWP as well as snatchie. He's all by himself here, and out still gets shut down as well. Winstrike with a fairly clean round there. They're down to 29 HP. Rallen, though, will have to aggress. No way going back at that point. And NickelBack, with a smoke coming through, can't quite spot him out, but he does have his sights in the right direction. Rallen showing his position will fall back as the incendiary fades. And now Argo look like still with a secondary player on short could find the kill. That's exactly what happens. snatchie is able to find one, and now 2 players left onto the A site, 2 on B. They could take their numbers advantage wherever they may choose. snatchie able to find one. Ramp push here from Fico works out. He's able to find
seconds forever winding down against the Winstrike side as they will try and look for something. Elian just picked off by Fiku, the AWP connecting, and now Forrester alone against 4. Now this is very doable for him. As I said, that Rallen able to gun him down, but gee, getting a bit of a run boost to head him out towards middle. The cross smoke boost. Hey, Elian, lightning fast. Lackey, one more. Rallen in his response and his defense does find the FAMAS, but it's only the reaction of minimal effectiveness, as right now Fiku edging his way out towards sight, and he does spot Krad, but Krad too quick. A beautiful off angle from him, and now that's going to edge out a 2 versus 4. And Winstrike, I thought they weren't going to have many problems heading into this round, and that's exactly what's happened, as Rallen and reatz have to try and do everything to keep Argo's dreams of at least tying things up ahead, and Krad nailing the shot of Rallen and reatz 1 versus 4.
He finds one kill, makes it down to 1v3, spray down to Krad. Now things are looking a little bit more doable, though. Forrester, he's close, he's able to shut him down. Crisis averted there for Winstrike. They did have
quite quickly. Molotov early doors. Krad gonna flat out the player towards Palace, and that allows him to swing. Oh my god, Krad. The ball's on this man, and he does not stop there. A 3rd headshot rattled as Furlan dropped towards Ramp.
Knew exactly where he was, but every single time he found that off angle to find that frag, and just like that, I mean, Rallen, you get shut down as well from Lack, and it's snatchie with 7 HP will die as well. Argo close that out without too much trouble later on, but Argo, they were able to get that one through, but oh my word, NickelBack's shots flying through his head, but finally snatchie is able to find him. And all of a sudden, Argo are maybe in the driving seat, yet to take the momentum to one of the sites. But Elian, he's got the right idea here. Furlan, as soon as he peeks through, he's a dead man. But no, scopes out different location, different direction. As rallen pushes through, he's able to find Elian, and all of a sudden, Winstrike are in danger this round.
That's an AWP in the wrong hands as well. snatchie's going to retrieve it, and Lackey good with one more. And Furlan, his response is there, and Lackey with a second. So transitioning to a 2 versus 3, Argo could look elsewhere, and it will be towards the B site. Lackey on the other end, though, spots out the AWP, but actually doesn't even stop in kitchen. Does push on forward, and that catches completely off guard. reatz able to find himself one more, reaps the rewards of a 4th kill, and Krad now against 3, and the AWP holding him down.
Argo's work previously on the eco round does not go lost. Those 4 kills just mean that Winstrike
For the last, and that's still not enough to buy your M4, your Kevlar, not even the helmet and all the utility. And so Winstrike need to make good of this round. And Lackey
in that area, snatchie will be able to hold that down. If as soon as he peeks through, as well as Lackey, he'll be able to find that shot. For rallen, he's rotated already, catching down the rotation of connector. He's able to find one. Lackey and Krad find 2. He's holding his down. He's not able to allow anyone to get through. And just like
before, Elian already trying to move his way towards connector, does get naded in the process. The run boost is there. Elian to land a body shot, but not good for the conversion. I think it was on hold down the push completely, waiting for the underpass aggression. The flashbang good, but Furlan too keen on holding the angle, and Winstrike, they're down to just 4.
Definitely need to get themselves into the A site and not lose any more players. And the fact that reatz comes in from behind could shut down Forrester, down to 9 HP, but Forrester's able to win that one through. So Argo, they should be able to win this, although Forrester looks like he wants to commit to the damage, knows that his team won't be able to buy up next time either. I mean,
and as time ticks away, Forrester, he's just looking for damage and can't even find one. Fiku quick with his reactions.
Come through. But Winstrike, they're holding this down, trying to play upon info, but rallen find that first frag. Perhaps it's the opening of the A site they need. Now the routine coming from NickelBack as Fiku is able to find one coming into this A site, pushing through. Oh, they're finding heads now. NickelBack is down, and all of a sudden it's 2v4 for the retake. They're too far away. Argo should be able to get themselves onto the bomb, but Forrester, he's holding it down. 1 versus 4 right now because Elian, he's too far away. He's going to have to hold down connector, and he's able to find that headshot. Absolutely vital. Still, Argo not repositioning. They're going to stick for the A site. They may be able to do it, but Elian, he's closing it up. AWP pick now. That's the upgrade from Scout he needs, but do they know he's upon ladder? I think they do. He made a lot of noise, and Fiku is able to find it. All down to Forrester right now here for Winstrike, but rallen, he's able to find it, and he's the deciding factor in this play. He's going to cause the diversion, or even coming from behind find the fast frags, but rallen, he's able to find one. Now the information is there for them to deliver. Now the rotation coming in from connector as well. Lackey, he's going to come up huge here from short. He has to. So does Elian from connector, but the fact that snatchie and Argo are keep on finding frags, this is making things difficult here from Winstrike. Finding one to Lackey as well. It's just 2 remaining here for the Winstrike side. Not much they can do, but looking like they want to take it towards B right now, keeping it open. They may be able to get the bomb plant if they find those frags, but they need to find them, right? Elian not finding too much here on A. They know exactly where he is. Headshot find there from Fiku. Argo having a very good onto Galil's on the next round, but they're overwhelming him now. They know exactly where he is. Oh, he finds a nice headshot there, or at least it was a body shot doing quite a bit of damage, but no. Flawless round here.
And a couple of MP9s, it's very damaging to their economy because they won't have enough to reinvest off the back of this. Forrester, there you go.
Okay.
What a shot to rattle the head of Fiku to really open things up. And to really shift things possibly into a Winstrike conversion. That's an M4 additionally in the wrong hands. The peak's there, perfect timing. Rallen to catch him off completely, and the nade might do substantial damage to NickelBack, just shy, but still statement made as we transition to the 4 versus 4. Oh my god, Elian. Beautiful shot.
snatchie, does he have the read? I think he realizes something is going on, but not from apps. He was looking at short. Gets caught off guard, and Forrester, he finds that frag. B site completely open for the taking. A little bit of a mishap through the smoke there. I saw it through the mini-map. I think that was meant for Kitchen there, but reatz is able to find NickelBack, so finding something. I mean, with the MP9s, they're looking to find kills, right? They look. I would expect that Argo may have looked to go aggressive with the MP9s, potentially find some kills and get them extra money. But the fact that they held back, the deagles have the better range against the MP9s, right? So even if it's a cheaper weapon, Winstrike are able to make it happen. And that started off from A and mid as well. So Argo, not the best round for them, not a very good round at all. And they'll be losing a couple of M4s with that as well.
They're going to be so happy about that should they have converted, unfortunately, just shy. And now, heading into round 20, they have to do something with the rifles. The AWP to find first blood. A beautiful first from snatchie. A second as well. NickelBack, lightning fast response is at least going to try and level things out and doubles down on it. And that has really transitioned around to Winstrike's favor, but Fiku gonna silence NickelBack's rifle once more. He's caught out in the open, lucky to swing and to connect. And a 2 versus 2 is back and forth. And Winstrike might have just bargained themselves possibly a 13th.
Very possible indeed. Spray down to the box, does a lot of damage, interrupts the plant. Rallen is able to find the pieces from the other side of the map, and all of a sudden, they can't even plant. Lucky can't get the bomb down. Spray down through the smoke. Rallen, he gets it.
Winstrike fortunate enough to build somewhat of an economy together to be able to invest once again. And the AWP of ELIGE, this man is just not shy from a single fight. Gonna try and rattle a second, but unfortunately just shy of a shot, a very important one at that, as time will find a way ever so slowly. Krad though, a beautiful execution onto Fiku. Rallen needs to double down with his response. This could be detrimental to the behold that Argo most desperately need, and Lucky will catch him. Beautiful shot. In fact, Rallen dinking him in the process, but it doesn't matter. In a 4 versus 2, the nade needs to be substantial. Doesn't find a single HP point of damage, and reatz down to low HP as well, and that's just going to signify a definite 13th for Winstrike.
Lucky does get caught off guard there, so reatz able to find a Galil for himself, but Winstrike economy is something that they're not very keen on, and Winstrike completely devouring them from on their own map.
This site, and they have to try and break it quite quickly. They need to clear out these angles. The M4 towards short has signified the start, and it is reatz with the first. A second, in fact, on the back of the site. The girl doing all the work. The M4 shunting the people off. Krad able to find one in his response. The orb still in ELIGE's hands, and he will peek towards short and find himself a nice kill. But Krad not checking the angle, and that what you were talking about. Just the execution from Rallen. Krad no more. A 2 versus 3, and bombs dropped. It's not like one of the Winstrike players can go and retrieve it. And the time...
I'm really flabbergasted right now, the fact that they're dedicating 4 players on that side of the map.
And Furlan to find the first, and the thing, and nearly lines up a second tag through the box. Fortunately for Fiku, he's just going to slip out alive, but Rallen going to get caught through the smoke. snatchie with a response as he doubles down with the AWP. A beautiful gallery from him, and he'll make it a third. Fiku finding one through the top of the smoke towards short, and actually, that is going to encourage the boost. Furlan getting out on top, but Lucky, huge response.
More from Winstrike. HG grenade. Won't do too much damage to them. Need to find a shot back. There may be a shot in the dark as Argo keep on destroying them time and time again. Nice little quick headshot there from NickelBack. Gaining that numbers advantage they so desperately need, and the cross being held down from Fiku could be potentially dangerous. Not much util left, although his smoke should be optimal. Even a flash peek through coming, but NickelBack, he gets shut down. And all of a sudden, they need to cross through. Smoke finally coming out. Getting the kill into short will allow them the cross, but no. reatz will hold it down from the M4. ELIGE not quite able to find the shot onto him. That's unfortunate. Now it's all down to Forrester, and he's nowhere near to be found. 1v2. Argo looking to close out the gap. Looking to surprise his opponents. They heard his footsteps, I reckon. They know exactly where he's coming from. They knew he was in the A site as well. The pick comes through. Forrester's able to find the headshot. Now 1v1 could be possible. Fiku holding it down. Oh, unexpected location. And Fiku
can pick up these rounds, but at the same time, it's not worst case scenario. If Argo are able to pick up this one, it will be worst case scenario. ELIGE, beautiful first shot, has caught T side so far.
It does seem that way, doesn't it? Oh, a shot coming through from reatz though. Getting that, but it needs to be successful. Smoke hit a player. Not quite sure if he heard that through. Push coming out, but he's not able to spot them out. Finding spray down coming down from Rallen. Will get shot down to the head. Even with a molly at his feet, he would have died either way. 3v3 now. The bomb yet to get planted. The Incendiary thrown out won't interrupt the plant. Lucky will be the man to throw down the numbers. Punch them in. Get that C4 down. We're pushing through market 2. Make that 3 from the same location. Shut down. Foot shot it from ELIGE. Finds a second shot onto Furlan now. 2v2. Incendiary thrown out of Van. ELIGE needs to peek out. He's able to find it. He gets burnt down to the flames, but it doesn't even matter.
And heading into round 28, Winstrike, they only need 1 of 3 to be able to convert completely into overtime, and snatchie may not set back even more.
I mean, the molly wouldn't even hurt him. He just threw out the smokes and they make them think that he was on the other side of the chicken's nest. But now Lucky's able to find more on the alien as well. 4v3 heading out of the connector. As there's 2 players remaining onto the site, reatz, he had to push through. There was no way else to go back to the site, but he gained grounds onto ramp, and now he's done so. 3v2, Winstrike trying to gain ground, but Furlan, he just finds heads. He just finds them one after the other. It's all up to Alien right now. He's surrounded. He's pincered upon stairs right now. Needs to find the frag. Open up an area for him where he can push through. Peeks out slowly. Oh, he finds a shot onto Fiku. That opens things up. Still, in the middle of 2 players. Doesn't peek through jungle. Furlan has him instead. And just... Okay. Winstrike have been good on their defaults, but haven't been so great with the 4 spies. And now they will find that 1-for-1 trade, potentially pick up a rifle. NickelBack find that AK for himself. There's a 4v4. Argo with the weaponry advantage. Looks so strong here, but Winstrike looking to fight that through. Furlan playing aggressive here. Smoke to deteriorate. He finds the kill. The caliber of the weapon was just shown then, just now. Winstrike may look to take the aggression. Furlan has to fall back. Requires assistance from Market. Lucky's able to find Rallen. All of a sudden, Furlan all by himself. Shut down from above. Winstrike may be able to win this through. Forced by actually working out 2v3, and they'll be able to get themselves that bomb plant. Fiku, quick to rotate. AWP onto the side here, but Lucky's holding it down. Shot coming through. Lucky able to win that through. Finally, reatz all by himself now. Spotted out. A cheat grenade to be thrown, but won't do too much damage. Incendiary as well. Throws everything he has available to him. It's match point they need. Spray down finally, but Lucky and Elliot even look like they would have won it unless Winstrike came up huge with a 4 spy. But yeah, I couldn't even call it a 4 spy. But reatz and snatchie, they're able to find the first 2 headshots coming right out of the bat, pushing onto the A site. Smoke to cover their tracks, but they won't even matter. Finding kills either way. Cheat grenade will do a lot of damage as well. snatchie down to 1 HP. But Krad will have to deal with 4 players pushing through as the bomb gets planted. That's all they're going to be able to do as Winstrike get a flawless round. Although they lose quite a lot of health, they don't lose a single player. Defuse the bomb and get themselves on the board straight out of the bat. Argo with the first. Look, he pushes through. He may catch them off guard. snatchie, he has no idea he's there. Pushing through. Looks at the wrong direction. Oh, but looks right. Alien, he's able to find one into snatchie, and all of a sudden they look to push through. NickelBack aggressively onto Furlan. Winstrike winning off the trade. 2 kills to nothing as they look to get themselves into the A site. NickelBack already on site. reatz. No idea he already pushed up there. Will lose his life, and all of a sudden Rallen and Fiku may be forced to eco at this point.
That is beautiful from Winstrike. Effortless in their take. NickelBack gets flashed through. You thought just for a second I gritted my teeth out of sheer panic that NickelBack was looking the wrong way. He swung towards Sandbags. There was a player on top of lane, basically waiting for him to swing. Fortunately, Alien holding him down with the AWP. A perfect play for Winstrike, and ultimately they just explode on out. And actually, Winstrike, minimal money, but they aren't looking to try and allow Argo to save any weapons. Rallen does catch off one, dings up a second, nading close, won't do anything substantial. ESP whipped out, and Krad to finish the job quite nicely. Down to 10 HP. This is an opportunity, as you mentioned, for Winstrike to try and take this one back. A beautiful first kill found by Feet into a round, and oh my god, Krad, just check behind you. What's going on? How has that happened? Furlan shoots down ramp. A nice shot from Alien in response. 3 versus 3. And that is unreal. He shifts down ramp as Krad comes up lane, and they just meet each other in the middle. snatchie flushed out and white. He does get taken down. reatz with a response. This round is so wacky. I don't know how this is happening, what's going on. And oh my god, reatz. That is unreal.
I mean, there was a little bit of a slither through the smoke, a little bit of a gap, not quite covering his tracks, and he was able to find the headshot now. But it's the AWP.
No!
Alien! How? Here on the T side. I mean, if played correctly, we know that Vertigo can be T side, and both these teams find most wins here on the T side. But I mean, up here. They can hear the commotion, they can feel it, they can breathe it through the air. But Furlan lines up for Alien. Nice little peek there. Alien! Again! The AWP working out for him. He's able to find the second. Now that's the numbers advantage. Could get themselves onto the A site. Now looking up behind, making sure the rotations aren't coming in soon enough. But they will be able to get them on plant. Uninterrupted as well. Smokes to cover their tracks. Should be a fine retake here. Argo, not much they can use, just a singular smoke on Rallen's hands. Alien holding down the angle from Fiku, will be spotting him out, shot to come through, lines it up, finds the kill. Really? 2v4 as well. Winstrike,
an absolute animal. And as the bomb detonates, Winstrike take their lead count by 2. It is 5-3, and it is Winstrike that pull ahead. But more importantly,
was a little bit too close for comfort, but Alien was able to, for yet another time, avert a crisis. Krad, he finds a kill early on. I mean, just like that. snatchie is out of the server. A cheat grenade thrown now. will do quite a bit of damage onto Fiku, down to half. But he just focuses on the damages that were inflicted, and Alien just peeks through, finds that headshot. Yet again, Alien showing his mark in this game. We've said this guy's name so many times this round. Lackey pushing aggressively will solidify the control of the site, as Winstrike look to get one more site under control once more. 2v5 doesn't look like a possible feat here from Argo, but they look for the exit frags. Furlan finding one, looking to do damage to their enemy's economy, but we're seeing 5 digits of economy now gathered up here from Forrester and Alien on the Winstrike side. It will be tough to come back from this. But reatz, look at this. He's holding it down for Krad, holding it down the right angle. He's able to find one, but NickelBack will be able to return. So, it's better that Winstrike actually go for these frags, because Argo, they're in a tough spot. They'll have to lose all weapons here. They won't be able to fully buy up. Now they know exactly where he is. Jump coming through, but the deagle will do it for Alien instead.
How good they actually are on this map. It's just Winstrike are that much better. And heading into round 12, Argo need to make their moves. snatchie already caught out. Krad to find the first. snatchie, nice snappy response, has caught off Krad, but he is now working his way around the sandbag, and Winstrike quickly realized that they can't afford to reinvest the players into this round. And Fiku, he's going to take down Forrester and Furlan. The double completely. Lackey and Alien. What better 2 men would you want in a 2 versus 4 scenario like this? But they need to do so much. Furlan, this shot. Alien, able to convert. snatchie, that's a detrimental frag to miss. And now, you give this man an inch and he'll take it a mile. That has been the storyline so far within this map. And as he edges his way onto the site, has found himself an A, will dunk it on over. Beautiful. Okay. Absolutely deleting Furlan. Now drops the smoke close, will peek on in towards the elevator position, does tap the bomb, whips out the AWP, gets caught through the smoke. Beautiful shot from
CT side, can keep on controlling. They have the weapons to do so. I mean, rallen is with that MP9, but close range can be absolutely devastating. Alien, he is going to push through. But snatchie holding it down. He won't quite peek it in time. Krad finds the headshot. And now that's the A site open for the taken. Could even push forwards. Deny the rotations to come in from Argo. But the bomb has made its way onto the A site. Will get planted shortly. And Winstrike, with the man's advantage, could be able to hold this down.
Lead on through, could do big much. And you see right now the disrespect that Winstrike is providing. Beautiful jump spot by Krad. That is unbelievable. For those that don't understand, he used the roof of the doorway, right? So his head only bobs up a certain amount, so he doesn't have too much airtime for the player to react. He bobs up, spots him out, spams it through the wall. Beautifully done. Alien response. reatz good for 1. Forrester.
Alien's AWP skills. Boost coming through. A little bit of a jump boost coming as he wants to get aggressive onto the B site, but the mollies and HG grenades will end him just like that. A little bit too over eager, somewhat expected as well. This tactic has been overused as of recently quite a bit on Vertigo, and Winstrike are known to play it from time to time. Although they haven't played too much of it this game. Now, drop coming through from Fiku, right behind Krad. I think he showed his leg there. Still, will look to hide behind the box. Numbers advantage coming out for Fiku. Oh no! Completely flashed. Couldn't do anything about that. Krad is able to find 1 kill as well. And all of a sudden, this round has turned right against the back. Winstrike with the numbers advantage. Rallen coming from behind. Could catch up. Alien. Oh, the peek comes through. Misses down the shot. And now down to 2v2. Onto the B site. reatz and Rallen have to deal with this as Krad looks to aggress with this angle. Trying to get the one plant, but no. Nice little peek coming through from Rallen. Finds down the headshot. 10-5 with the score.
It's just as good as their T. We know that they are on a 4 map winning streak on Vertigo. We know they're on an 8 best of 3 winning streak. I don't think they're going to live it down just yet, but it is a beautiful double foul.
You have to commend Argo's pistol rounds. They've won quite a few so far, but Winstrike need to hold down this B site. She plays strong. They're able to find a headshot. One after the
wow.
Lucky, just like that, finds more. Furlan all by himself, down to 40 health, but now the change is this 2v2, and Krad and Lucky have to deal with Rallen. 2v1, this favors Winstrike. It doesn't even matter that they got the numbers advantage at the start. Headshot found, but not quite enough with
the early man. And this is going to be a similar scenario. Furlan ducking out, but as this smoke fades, Alien just going to jiggle. Bang! Beautiful first shot. Unreal reaction to find it. And Furlan no more into a 4 versus 5. And Winstrike, yet again, the man advantage dictating them ahead once more. Round 18 with a minute on the clock. They've got 4 players to work with, and this is just becoming bad to worse. Oh my god, Alien. That is disgusting. Filthy, in fact, as he finds one blind. The second man, he knows that he's in close corner, quite possibly, holding it down. X-ray shut off momentarily, and you just see as Elliot, He's holding the angle, waiting for the peak to swing round. NickelBack will dome him, though, with the MP9. And Fiku, last man left. 1 versus 5. A flawless round on the cards for Winstrike. And Krad will gun him. Home turf. This is their soil. You don't mess with Winstrike on Vertigo. If you don't ban it, they'll pick it into you. And that's going to be problematic. Dagger in their side as he flashes over high, trying to catch out the players. Spots out the boost, but snatchie. Beautiful response.
Still a player alive, and the odds aren't completely 2-1. Winstrike can still win it through, but rallen finding one, making things a little slightly more difficult for the Winstrike side. It feels like Argo should be able to win this. Taking it towards the B site, they should get the faster rotation in as well, which is also the reason why this map has been fairly T-sided lately. But Fiku finding that last one, leaving Alien all by himself. Argo should get themselves the 6th. Apologies. And give themselves a little bit of breathing room. Flawless round.
It seems to be that they just continue to dictate play. Argo, this nade could do big damage. And 1, 2, a second, nearly a third. Krad denied. With a minute on the clock, Argo still have to make their moves, still have to push on forward. Still have to pressure something. And, well, when you walk into the guillotine of Alien, there's going to be no way you find a thing. NickelBack with one more.
Look to get challenged and look to gain their first loss in this Swiss stage. Alien find pass pushing through. They need to push this one, though. They need to get this going. Find that tempo and get pushing. Furlan finding one, potentially the opening that Argo need. Pushing through, Lack will be able to find them. Beat comes through, but he's able to find 2. How are they able to win this through when every single player from Winstrike looks like they up to...